Seventh-year professional and 28-year-old Ice Hogs forward Spencer Abbott has had an interesting journey in his professional hockey career. After 4 seasons with the Toronto Marlies and a brief stint with the Rockford Ice Hogs, Abbott had only appeared in 1 NHL game and was looking for a change. That change brought him to the Swedish Hockey League, where he played with Frölunda in Gothenburg.
Yeah, I mean, it was tough going in there. I'd never seen a game before, so it was different when I got there. But that was kind of the reason I went, just to see something different. And it's a different style of game, pretty defensive hockey. So I think in the end, it helped grow my game a little bit. And after that season, I was ready to come back and play in North America.
I think the biggest thing with Spencer, obviously we know he's a dynamic hockey player, and he thinks the game a lot different than other guys think it and see it. But I think this year I see a little more oomph in his play sometimes. You can see it. You can see the little more harder on pucks, back checking a little harder and stuff like that. And so if he continues to do that, who knows what can happen.
I'm more of an offensive guy, so try and get my fundamentals down defensively and play better that way. I think for 50 games over there helped me a lot in being a little bit more of a complete player and bringing that back here and into the American League.
Yeah, I mean, I think every year as a professional you get a little better defensively, and your details away from the puck improve. He does definitely take pride in that area. And as far as improvement, from the last time he was here, I think he works a little harder at it, with back pressure and skating and trying to help our defensemen out.
Yeah, just overall play, like in both zones, he's not a liability. And before in Toronto, sometimes he was the guy getting taken off to throw out an extra centerman on the D zone face-off just in case there was a loss. And he wasn't one to like to play D zone, but not that any of us are. But that's something you got to work on and be able to play well. And I think he's done a good job with that.
Yeah, I'm mostly just defensive. I didn't even know that going down there that it was going to be like that. I actually thought it was going to be more offensive. But didn't turn out that way. But like I said, in the end, I think it was good for my game. You don't want to be a liability on the ice, and you want the coaches to trust you in defensive situations, and that's the part that I think grew on me.
The time in Sweden also allowed him to focus on his personal game and rekindle his passion for hockey.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of opportunity in Europe to play hockey. It's not, we get stuck here and think in our world, North America, that's the only thing going. But there's some really good leagues. Obviously, the KHL in Russia is a high-level league. The DEL in Germany is a high-level league, and the Swedish Elite League. So there's so many different countries that offer opportunities for these players. It's a different lifestyle. They get to see new countries, live in a different culture, and I think for some of the players as they get older, it's an enticing and it's definitely a way to see the countryside and try something different.
Things have just gotten a little bit stale for me, I think, in the American League. I was in Toronto for 3 years, and then here for a year, and I only got one. At that time, I only had 1 game in the NHL, so I was just looking for something different, trying to enjoy the game again and not think so much about getting called up or anything like that. Over there, you're in the highest level, so everyone's got the same goal, and it's just to win a championship, and we ended up winning it that year, so it was no regrets for sure.
Spending a season in Sweden has aided Spencer Abbott's game. Abbott currently leads the Rockford Ice Hogs in points and goals and was named to the 2017 American Hockey League All-Star Team. Abbott also made his second career NHL appearance with the Chicago Blackhawks on January 5th. For the Rockford Ice Hogs, I'm Eric Mueller.